what is happening with the SmackDown lately? I don't want to say if right now they're giving more kind of preference to Raw, okay, but I see that SmackDown, I don't want to say that it's going down, but these are our best highlights, okay? We're gonna point out like four things that it really caught our attention. So let us know in the comment section. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel because this is what happened specifically in Friday Night SmackDown tonight. So why don't we start with the first one, that it was the case of, which it was funny actually. It was
Santos Escobar, LA Knight for the United States Championship.
Correct.
This match was set up in the following 2 weeks ago. There was a tournament. Santos Escobar got the win. The match was set up for tonight. Of course, LA Knight got the win, still the United States champion, but Santos Escobar had the Legado de Fantasma around the ringside. Berto, Angel, and Electro Lopez. They started when the match started beating up LA Knight. By the referee, got knocked, turned all three of them to get out of the ring and leave the arena.
Exactly.
Match got 1-on-1. LA Knight is victorious, still the U.S. champion. Now he's saying he wants to challenge anybody wants to challenge him for the title at Bash in Berlin. Let's see who comes up and challenges LA Knight.
Yeah, and something that, again, like I was talking to my husband, like, how does it work? Because this is supposed to be a pay-per-view. Either way, it's going to be planned. You know what I'm saying? But seriously talking, I would put as an actual contender between Andrade or Carmelo Hayes. What do you think about that?
I will put a three-way.
A three-way is cute.
But
he's saying whoever comes. So
let's see what happens and who they will put. Let's see who will challenge them.
But not Escobar. Is he allowed to do it or not anymore?
Yeah, he still has a chance,
really?
but let's see what happens. Whatever the general manager says, it will go. So
right.
Let's see.
That is true. And something that it really caught my attention, that it was funny, is that Baron Corbin, apparently he was making fun of him, kind of, just making fun of them actually, because he was next to Apollo Crews. So we want to know what's going to happen, because who knows, maybe a new storyline is going to start with Baron Corbin, which has been a while that we haven't seen him, nothing about him. So that'll be the case of those. Now the following one was the case of
the Tag Team Championship. It was Tama Tonga, supposedly it was Jacob Fatu.
Yep.
Solo Sikoa said no. Now in between you, there's going to be Tangaloa. I repeat myself. I don't know what Tangaloa is doing there. I don't see him as a wrestler. I don't see him as anything. But tonight, Tag Team Championships on the line against the Street Profits. Still retain the titles. Of course, Solo Sikoa is going to interfere. Jacob Fatu, even though he has a bad ankle, he's still going to interfere and still became Tag Team Champions. Solo Sikoa said Jacob Fatu has to turn the title to the other person. Why? Because he's the enforcer. He is no champion.
Which I want to interrupt you in that part, because if you think about it, and I put it as a third point that it really caught my attention, if you take your time to understand better the storyline, what happened before, is apparently that Triple H or whoever is creating the freaking storyline, it's just they do want to repeat the same storyline, but in another era, in the era of Solo Sikoa. And Solo Sikoa is supposed to be kind of, again, I'm not going to say imitate, but continue the storyline as the freaking, again, tribal chief in his head, in his mind, okay? And apparently Jacob Fatu is supposed to be the new enforcer, meaning off to do the same type of job that this guy, Solo Sikoa, used to do before with Roman Reigns. We never saw the Usos as teaming up with somebody else. No, it was only Jimmy and Jay Uso as tag team title champions. So they want to keep the same way Tama Tonga and Tangaloa only as a tag team titles. Meaning of, I understand better now, Jacob Fatu can get better in his leg or whatever it is, if it's fake or not, I don't know. And the second point is that apparently they want to keep them specifically as a tag team. And in case you didn't know, like we mentioned in the live streaming, is that the background of Tama Tonga and Tangaloa, it's been in New Japan and other companies as tag teams. So apparently they just want to put them in that square, that box. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that really caught my attention also, that it is better if you think about it, because Jacob Fatu, he shines by himself better. So what do you think of that part?
We'll see. But like I said, right now he's the enforcer. So we'll see if he turns against Solo
at a
we
moment.
have to see in the future on that.
At a moment, because
So we'll see
there
what
has been a
happens.
lot of rumors, in the media too, that at any moment, or he's supposed to be kind of like a spy before they were saying of Roman Reigns, which it didn't happen actually, okay, because he was attacking him at the end of the day, and that's the reason that Roman Reigns.
Oh, it's probably a storyline and will be turning them back. So we'll see what happens on that.
Exactly. That's the reason that Roman Reigns could not come tonight. So, they want to put him on a side. We don't know if the following week he's going to come, or something can happen at the last moment and Bash in Berlin, because that match was supposed to be, Roman Reigns against Sol Sikoa. They haven't said nothing, isn't it?
Well, no, not yet. So let's see what happens if that match is going to happen at Bash in Berlin. Hopefully it does. One-on-one, Roman Reigns and Solo. Who knows what's going to happen? We'll see what happens next week on SmackDown.
It'll be interesting, actually. And the last one.
And our main event tag team match, Cody Rhodes, the world champion, and Kevin Owens against the A-Town Down Under, Grayson Waller, and Austin Theory. Remember, it is going to be Kevin Owens versus Cody Rhodes for the title at Bash in Berlin. Kevin Owens says, I'm your friend. I'm going to help you out. Nothing's going to happen to you.
Supposedly.
Now, they still won the match. But what happened at the end? He got the title. It looks like in one moment he was going to hit him.
He was kind of downing to do it.
But he just gave the title and went to the other side.
Yeah.
So, who knows what can happen here to Bash in Berlin. We'll see.
Exactly.
Can Kevin Owens turn heel? That's something we have to find out.
And that's a good question, because everybody, like we were saying in the live stream that you can check that other video, it's that everybody's talking about it. Kevin Owens, he has to turn heel, because otherwise, what's the point of having this whole match in Bash in Berlin? And again, what's the point to be the face? Being friends all the time, what's the point? Again, and we realized that we were talking about it, that is true. What's happening with SmackDown, they need to elevate that part of it, because we don't see the drama like before. We used to see it with Roman Reigns, which is true. Exactly. And something you cannot deny again is that Monday Night Raw is on top. I mean, it's just too much.
Well, the new Bloodline now, I don't see the ratings right now. Since Roman Reigns had the Bloodline himself with the Usos and Sami Zayn and all that. I don't know what's going on right now, but there's nothing. Raw is beating SmackDown over 20 times.
You can tell. It's just dramatic.
So I don't know what's going from here to on, what's going to happen, or what's going to happen after Bash in Berlin. We don't know.
Yeah.
But we have to see right now what's going to happen in the future.
Yeah, and definitely we would love to know your thoughts about what happened in this highlights, the best part of a Friday Night SmackDown. And do not forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, Wrestling Battle US, because the following week we're gonna do our predictions for Bash in Berlin. And also you can check all the information in the description below, so you can be part of the live streaming this Saturday coming up. And again, thanks again for watching, Alex.
I am Alex.
Alex and Carla. Thank you. We'll see you in the next one.